So what do I think of the SPCA? It's great. I mean, I went to we had a dump thing, and I got she's about 3 months old, and she was part Australian Shepherd. She had hair everywhere, but my kids loved her. She was no problem. She was a puppy, and she had pretty good health up to about age 12. You see the beagles come in, and they've been socialized. I've studied different dog breeds. I think it's good to know your different dog breeds and what they're bred to do, because they do tend to accomplish tasks that they were bred to do. And these mixed breeds are usually healthier. The thing is when you get a dog, you don't know its past a lot of times. So if it's been mistreated, if it didn't have socialization as a puppy, it can be difficult. It can make your life difficult. And for me, like children in our system, they're important. We can't just put them down like you do a horse or a dog. And horses and dogs don't see that coming. You just put them to sleep. So I've had to put dogs to sleep when they were injured. They don't know it. They just go to sleep. I don't think they like staying in cages. They do want to be adopted and loved. But then you look at our children foster systems, and that's what I want. And I do think that people nurture animals that they love, and I think they can be good for each other mentally. And that doesn't matter if it's a biting pit bull that was a fight animal and it really can't be socialized to the point that you can trust it with children or other people or animals. That's fine. Just know what you got. So I'm not against anything like that. I think just knowing your animal and what it's good for. But yeah, no, I'm all about the SPCA and getting a good animal that's good for you. But just don't pretend that your animal's not, like I would never say my dog Charm could swim and be a dolphin, because she's not all that, but then you get a Labrador that loves to swim and if you want to go throw a piece of wood 200 times a day, you might want a Labrador Retriever. Charm, my dog, has no interest in that. So that's one reason I would like to start clubs in schools to study dog breeds and what they're meant for. And it becomes a monster mix-up. One time I got a Corgi. My friend had 2 Corgis, Pembroke, and I thought they were so cute, and they're herding animals. But unfortunately, it got bred to a Jack Russell, and that was like kind of a nightmare, a hyperactive herder that wanted to kill the animals. And I ended up, because of a separation with my ex-husband, I gave it to the SPCA, and a neighbor adopted it, and I was like, is that the dog that I gave up? And it was just so incredibly hyper and jumping up and down. So there are reasons for mixed breeds. Sometimes you get something that you really like, but you have to study up on that. And I think everyone can acquire a very good pet. Maybe through the SPCA, maybe through a local breeder. For me, the reason I was really afraid to get a standard poodle, because there's just so much inbreeding in a purebred. But we do need our good, well-bred purebreds to make these good mixed breeds. So whenever I was talking to a lady and she wanted to get a small breed dog, and I said, well, with your granddaughter being 7, you probably want to start as a puppy and make sure it gets socialized with children, because you don't want to, you may adopt an older dog, but you really want to check its background to make sure that it doesn't bite or is afraid of children. Thank you.